I was just going to ask what does happen to the bodies when you were talking about them before.
Which bodies are we talking about now?
You were saying how you kept your bodies.
Yeah.
I was just curious, like, what are some things that...
When John wants to talk to me in the spirit world, and I'm here on earth with both my spirit body and my physical body as I am now, he just asks my other body to come.
So you can kind of be in two places at once almost.
Oh yeah, your soul's capable of like processing immense amounts of information. It's interesting because when you're in the third or fourth sphere of the spirit world, you can create a body. You know, by the time you're in the third sphere of the spirit world, you can create a body. And by the time you're in the sixth sphere, you can definitely create a body. Usually most people can. You don't feel like doing it very often because your experience is highly limited by it, so by the body in the physical. But you can create a physical body. You can't create a spiritual one in that state. In the soul union state, you can create a spiritual one as well as a physical one. Wow. But under that state, you can't create a spiritual one. You can only create a physical one. And that makes sense because you understand the laws, right? Mm. So let's say you're not in a union state yet, and you're not even at one with God yet. You can still create a body, and there's books that you've read that are telling you that. Like you remember The Life Elysian, Gate of Heaven, those series of books.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of times when Frederick talked to a person who he thought was a person on earth, but actually was a body of a person who lived in the spirit world who was not at one with God. Yeah. And so he talked to them, and mostly it was to try to get him to move from the disastrous act of suicide into having something to do positively in his life and give him some direction and to motivate him towards having a direction. And this happens very, very commonly. Like, it's very, very common. So, you can create a body, but it's the energy required to do so when you're in a sphere under the sixth. You can't, and even in the sixth, you can't maintain it permanently. It requires a lot of energy. You can only do it for a short period of time.